What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the AFC NEWARK Career Mode here on FIFA 22. Today we are taking on Rotherham in the first game in the FA Cup second round. Can our FA Cup dream continue and get to the third round and possibly face a Premier League team? That is the dream, and today we have a chance to get there at home to Rotherham in the first game. Second game of today's episode, though, is going to be a game against Stevenage, who are currently second in the league. I think they're up there. So this is a midweek game, only a couple of days after the Rotherham FA Cup fixture. So both of these huge games, huge episode today. After today's episode, we are going to be doing a little bit of a time skip and moving probably towards January. So if you have any suggestions for transfers, let me know down in the comments below. Since you guys were last here, though, we have played 2 games in the league. First game, we took on Leyton Orient. We won by 3-1, a hat-trick from Billy James in that one. And then we took on Bradford and got the same result, another 3-1 victory and another 3 points. But today we turn our attention to the FA Cup and Rotherham at the Flowserve Arena. We are lining up slightly differently. In the past 2 games, we've been tinkering a little bit with the formation, as we have been doing so far all season. And we are now playing a 4-4-2 holding with 2 up front, but James playing slightly deeper in the centre forward spot and Morris all the way up there up top at the moment. We don't really have too many wingers. Today, we're going to play Frankie Kent on the right with O'Sheng on the left. Miles and Oakley-Booth will start in the middle, and the normal back 4 and goalkeeper Jakonski start today as well. Packed out Flowserve Arena. Big day for the club. Chance to advance to the third round of the FA Cup for the first time ever. Taking on Rotherham. Home tie, though. It's a nice draw for us. We've also got another camera angle, and hopefully this is just to sort of steady the ship a little bit. I do like the other camera angle, but we're going to change this for now. He's actually going to find a pass here to Owen Morris, and then in towards Oakley-Booth. Chance on goal here for Oakley-Booth. Goalkeeper saves with his legs. The clearance away. Got enough for Rotherham, and Lindsay now for them. Cross comes Goodwin. Deals with it very easily. Then gets past his man as well. And now here's Morris. Billy James. Tackled by Aguero, and the chance is gone. It's a decent little ball in behind, but Goodwin has given it to Hicks, and Hicks has given it away, and it's a very good save by Jakonski. Absolute gift from Logan Hicks. He's normally better than that. Straight down the middle, really. Gave Jakonski a huge chance there. A lot of goal to aim at. Corner delivered towards the back post. It's going to be smashed away by Reggie Stevens. Underneath it was Owen Morris. Quite in space there and can't get away. Stevens is in there again, though, after clearing the ball. Managed to get to close it down, and now Logan Hicks looking to rectify what was a mistake a second ago. Cross will come in. It's going to find Reggie Stevens. What is he doing there? Reggie is on an FA Cup magic moment. Defending at one end, clearing the ball, getting the ball back for us, and then running up to the other end of the pitch. Taking down Logan Hicks's cross in the area. It was coming at him pretty quick, controls it really well, and smashes it past the goalkeeper. An unlikely first scorer here in the FA Cup, and Newark lead. Reggie Stevens. Who would have thought that? Chance for Rotherham to come forward. This guy is rapid. Logan Hicks is really going to struggle to keep up with him. This could be a problem today. Ball into Smith now. In the area, Reggie Stevens defending the goal that he scored. And Tian again. Now Lindsay. Can't wide. They're going to cross it here. Smith gets 5 yards of space. Puts his head up, crosses it, head of Willis, and it's in. 1-1. He just worked it down that right-hand side really well. And in the end, nodded in at the back post. Just Of course, Sessegnon is marking him here and then just drifts off him for some reason. Can't get back in to put him off and off. You can see the equaliser. Ibrahim Miles. Oakley Booth. Back to Miles again. Bryce O'Sheng. Logan Hicks will take it forward. And Hicks get another assist. He's going to get a good ball in. And oh, mistake by the goalkeeper and defender. Hicks will head it goalwards but can't really guide it. That was a moment. And the keeper's almost thrown it away there. Logan Hicks is still up and he's going to get a challenge in. Billy James. Oh, and Morris can't turn. Defended well. Miles trying to win it back for us. And they will clear it now, Rotherham. And we've got men coming forward here. Coyote's going to lay it off. Reggie Stevens gets the toe in, but the ball will come back to Coyote here. Puts it across the floor to Lindsay. Big chance off the outside of the post. And we get very lucky not to concede. Oh, the body's in the way for the strike. Booth pressured by Lindsay from the throw-in, and we've nicked it here. Good win. Good defending. So now we're going to break here. Oakley Booth. Billy James has got a little bit of room. He's tucked that in brilliantly. He's got Owen Morris square if he needs him. It's Billy James. He doesn't need him. Newark lead again. It's Billy James with the goal. 51 minutes gone. He's scored 4 in his last 3. He's got another one. Good toe in from Billy James there. Ibrahim Miles. O'Sheng. Morris. O'Sheng. Miles. Back to Bryce O'Sheng. He gets inside the defender. Bryce O'Sheng. It's wonderful football. Deserves a goal. Johansson saves and he is furious right now. Rotherham letting this one slip away from them. Bryce O'Sheng just couldn't get the strike right. It's a corner though. Frankie Ken over to take it. Outswing a lot of power. Johansson comes through. Owen Morris puts him to the deck there. Kick from Johansson is poor. Sessegnon heads it at Wiles though, and it falls to Ferguson. A little bit of luck there for Rotherham. Owen Morris still down in the area. Worrying signs here for us. It wasn't Sessegnon. It was Oakley Booth with some really good defending. Frankie Kent, good footwork. Foul. Referee says play on and Sessegnon picks it up. Owen Morris is back to his feet now. And in the area, Sessegnon puts a ball across. And it's going to be cleared by Edmonds Green. Reggie Stevens lifts a ball to Tyler Oakley Booth. Now, Ibrahim Miles puts it through to Morris. He might have got a knock from the goalkeeper a second ago, but it's Owen Morris and Johansson denies him. We just can't put this game to bed here. Owen Morris is hurting out there, and that's his last involvement. We're going to have to take him off now. Nicholas Hyde will come on to replace him. Will Grigg is coming on for them. They're changing strikers. They're changing it because of an injury, and changing it to looking to get an equaliser, a potential winner for Will Grigg. Here's Sessegnon. Frankie Ken, edge of the box, strike! Oh my God, he almost hit that in. There's Barleza into Lindsay. Tian, got to get back on this, man. He is providing really nice balls in the box, but Will Grigg's got one on the edge here, and he has finished it into the top corner. Time left on the clock as well. It's 2-2. Impact made from their substitute. Oakley Booth. Find Nicholas Hyde. And Frankie Kent. Got a very young team out there. How do they deal with this adversity? There's Oakley Booth. A bit of room for him to attack here, Oakley Booth. And he's going to lift it over the top of the defender's head, but dealt with really well. Nicholas Hyde must have thought he was in there. Ibrahim Miles. Just really good defender, isn't he? There's Bryce O'Sheng. Now Nicholas Hyde. Billy James has moved into the area well. It's going to go back post to Frankie Kent, who nods it down instead of at the goal. And it's going to find a rather a man in there. There's Ibrahim Miles and Oakley Booth. The hand is used. I've said play on. That's wonderful from Nicholas Hyde. It's beautiful from Nicholas Hyde. What a goal by Bryce O'Sheng and Nicholas Hyde. That is unbelievable play. And the youngsters, with 8 minutes to go, surely winners the game. Look at this from Hyde, teasing them back there. The man from Congo with a wonderful finish. Ferguson for Rotherham with seconds left on the clock. Offer gets across to him. Wow. Lots of good tackling. They've got the throw in though. How much added time will there be at the end of this game? It's 3 minutes. Is that still in play? It is. Is that ball interceptable? It's not. Is that ball? It is. Goodwin. Beautifully done. Turns away. Oakley Booth goes out into Frankie Kent. And punts it forward. Goalkeeper's headed it. Frankie Kent's trying to nick it back in there, and I think we've just about wasted enough time to get through to the third round of the FA Cup. We have beaten Rotherham. What a game. Bryce O'Sheng with the winner. Someday for the 17-year-old wearing number 17. And we are looking forward to January a little bit more now. Well, the drama and the party does not stop just yet. We now take on top of the table Stevenage after 19 games. They are 2 points ahead of us, but a win here could see us go top of League 2. Big game. Stevenage away from home. Bad news, Owen Morris has sprained his knee and is out for 4 weeks. We let him sprint through and have a shot on that sprained knee before taking him off as well. He's sidelined. Also, for some reason, we're going to have a progress assessment. Lineups for the two sides then. Stevenage playing a 4-2-2-2 formation. We're going to go with the 4-4-2 holding, which has been working for us recently. The injury to Owen Morris sees Nicholas Hyde come in up front. Billy James joins him alongside, and O'Sheng makes a start on the right-hand side. It's Evans, Miles and Hargreaves on the left to complete the midfield. Hicks, Stevens, Goodwins and Sessegnon at the back. Jakonski in goal. I'm expecting a very tough game against Stevenage. They are top of the reason. They are top of the table for a reason. Logan Hicks to Theodore Hargreaves. Nicholas Hyde lays it off to Ibrahim Miles. Oh, Miles has done wonderfully. Now here's Nicholas Hyde. Hyde goes with a goal and off the post. Out to Melbourne. O'Sheng is there and the ref is going to punish him. The linesman says it's a free kick. Norris for Stevenage. Game has had chances at both ends. Billy James can lift this Nicholas Hyde and he's going to be through on goal. There's going to be another chance at our end. It's Hyde and it's a good save. And for the finessed finish, keeper's got it back at his feet though. Ibrahim Miles, can he win this? He can challenge. Hargreaves, can he win that? He can challenge. Miles, can he keep it? He can't. And the ball is going to run away from us. Will it? Hargreaves, strong challenge, fair challenge. Nicholas Hyde has it. Still Nicholas Hyde goes for goal and Anang denies him again. Throw into Stevenage. Looks like they might try and go along with it. Sessegnon will flick it to the edge of the area. Ibrahim Miles will find George Evans. Here's Billy James. Theo Hargreaves. Nicholas Hyde was actually really forward there. Defender had dropped with him. It's Billy James. Here comes Logan Hicks. Big touch out of his feet. He gets him behind the defence. Is anyone with him? It's a block by Barry, who was the closest man to him. He beat the first man there, Logan Hicks. Did a little better with the delivery. George Evans has a 3-1 here with the corner, and the header down was Goodwin, but not goalwards. Sessegnon. Reggie Stevens. Poor touch from him, and the ball got away. And now Stevenage will look to break with a couple of men coming forward here. It's Reeves. List goes out wide to Melbourne. He is stretched here. Sessegnon over there with him. Still Melbourne. Sessegnon with a good challenge. And he's going to find Bryce O'Sheng. And the ball is going back the other way. And this game is opened up for us. And it's going to get away from it. Or is it? Bryce O'Sheng with a good challenge. And he's going to nick it. He's in behind. It's Bryce O'Sheng. Can he do it again? He can. Bryce O'Sheng scores for the second game in a row. And we lead against Stevenage after 30 minutes. Bryce O'Sheng with another goal. Worked hard for it. Kept the challenges coming in. Running hard. Doing the legwork and getting his reward. tackle, but the ball only finds Reggie Stevens. Now here's Theo Hargreaves. Hargreaves through to Miles. It's a lovely ball for Ibrahim Miles. Can't finish it off. Billy James has it. James hits it, and Anang saves. Interception from Logan Hicks. Can he keep possession? He can, and Miles has turned away from that challenge, and then Theo Hargreaves has got a little bit of space. Still Theo Hargreaves. Anyone in there for him? Billy James again will pick a ball up on the edge of the box. Goes for goal, and Anang saves. So much room for Billy James. Keeper's made some really decent stops in this game. You can see why they don't concede a lot of goals, this team. Mars, the press is there again, but we're just playing around their press right now. It's James, back to Evans. George Evans out wide to Theo Hargreaves, across to Nicholas Hyde, who tries a special bicycle kick, does not get the contact right. And now makes another save. That one a little bit easier. We are playing some really good football around the press from Stevenage, creating chances. They'd only lead by a goal to nil at the break. Stevenage making changes. They're going to need to change something if they want to get back into this game. They've looked very good in that first half and need a similar performance in the second to maintain a good run of form in the league. And a good run of form, genuinely. That's a good ball, but Logan Hicks was there. But again, clearing the ball is an issue for us. There could be a chance to get it across here. He won't. He goes for goal himself and fluffs it, really. Evans. O'Sheng. Billy James for Bryce O'Sheng again. He's going to dink the ball to back post, and it would have been an easy header for Nicholas Hyde if he connected with it, but defender got back in well defended and got a header away. Now here's Carter. Melbourne. Norris. Stevenage looking to stretch the game. That's when the crowd really get up for it, is when the game is quite open. Norris, they seem to prefer to play a messier game, and here's Osborne. Going to get inside, fires it across. Goodwin has defended it well enough there and turned it back to Jakonski. Can kick long towards Billy James. Finds lines in the air. List. Norris. Osborne. Taylor. A few men forward here for Stevenage. Carter. Norris. Lines. Taylor. Norris. Wider to Carter, who come round the outside. Jakonski's save, and Logan Hicks, phenomenal. Finds a ball out as well, and now here's Ibrahim Miles. And Billy James will get to it. Inside him is Theo Hargreaves. Instead finds Nicholas Hyde. They wanted the game stretched. They've got it stretched. Here's George Evans. And it's a good tackle from Melbourne. They get away with it, and it's still only 1-0 with 10 minutes to play. Stevenage looking to rush things now. Good tackle from Goodwin. It had to be. The man was in behind if he didn't make it. And here's surely the winning goal for George Evans. It is. Beautifully taken. 2-0. Game over. Has to be. And George Evans with the goal. Nice bit of football here. Waits for the run. Takes his time with the finish. Goalkeeper made to scramble. And an easy finish once he did. Lines forward. Played very narrow, Stevenage. The 4-2-2-2 has not really helped them. Teams that play wide seem to have a better chance against us. I say that as they come through, and Jakonski makes a good save. But again, it was straight down the middle. When you know where the play is coming from, it's a lot easier to defend against. Corner, though, to defend right now. Ball into the box. Norris's header goes over the bar. Jakonski with a long kick downfield. Osser with the header. Lines. Barry. Final whistle goes. 2-0 win away from home against Stevenage is a absolutely brilliant result. Performance-wise, very happy with that as well. A big night. Does it take us top of the table, though? Second only for us at the end of today's episode. 20 games played now in the league. Just 1 point behind leaders Newport County. Gone ahead of Stevenage, who we just beat pretty comfortably as well. And we are in a very good place. A very happy camp right now at AFC Newark. Owen Morris, 10 goals, out for 4 weeks, and will miss a few games in that 4 weeks as well. Probably returning maybe for the end of the month before the start of January. So Christmas time, expect Owen Morris to be back in action. We've got a cup game against Forest Green in the Papa John's Trophy. A couple of league games that we're going to be playing off camera, and we will be back, I think, maybe for this game against Northampton, or this game against Carlisle at the start of January. We will see how things roll. But that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching this one.